human rights lawyer Femi Falana has said that the United States government will get embattled Nigeria police officer Abba Kyari to face trial whether he likes it or not. Speaking during a Twitter Spaces conversation hosted by Reno Uduala, the rights advocate and community organizer on Sunday, August 8th, the senior lawyer stated that the Nigerian government, which engaged in gas terrorism while dealing with secessionists, want to follow due process in Kyari's case, maintaining that the Nigerians should defend their rights and stop having the God will judge mindset. Falana announced that the federal government will be dragged to court over those who have been kidnapped. He said, whether Abba Kyari likes it or not, the Americans are going to get him to stand trial. We want to make the government responsible and accountable. Anybody who has been kidnapped, the family members who have paid ransom to have them freed. The government that always had on secessionists, they want to follow due process. You see how hypocritical these people can be. And he said, whether Abba Kyari likes it or not, it's going to stand trial. How is that going to go? And they want to follow due process. Like I said, you see how they always like to do some things abnormally. When it is other people, oh, hit hammer, use hammer, hit them hammer. But when it is their own, oh, pamper them, pat them at the back. Oh, let's do it this way. The whole world is singing. Heaven and earth seeing them. Everyone is aware of what they are doing, but they feel because they have power, they have this and that, so nobody can challenge them. That even if you challenge them, you cannot challenge them to win. At the end of the day, they will do what they want to do so that they can always have their way. That is how they have been rolling. And we talked about those who have been kidnapped. You know, we can be speaking English, as if one is saying, telling stories. You can tell stories, but the story you are talking about or you are telling is affecting a lot of people's destiny and lives. And a lot of people are living in agony, in abject poverty. A lot of people are living in pain. And those who are saddled with the responsibility of protecting lives and properties, they are telling you that they are doing enough. They are doing enough. Then those who are victims, do you think they will understand that kind of language? And those who have been affected, and those who have not been affected before now, and when they are talking about what has happened to other people, they now find out that, oh, who is going to be the next in line? Who is going to be the next in line if this whole thing continues? You might say, oh, it does not concern me, it does not concern me. Oh, but you don't know what awaits you. And that is why everybody needs to speak. And you don't even need to speak because it's going to affect you or not. Like I've always said, those who have human feelings do not wait until things happen to them before they will know how people who have been victims, whether to go through what they have gone through. No, gone through. No, you don't need to do that. If you have conscience, if you have human feeling, you don't say, when it happens to me, maybe that's when I will feel it. But if you are putting your position or yourself in the position of those who have been affected, you'll be able to understand better. But in a situation where, yes, in which you are not bothered. Okay, it is them, and that is why they make law. The laws are not. We have different laws for different people. Oh, don't you know who I am? I am above the law. Even if they don't say they are above the law, they'll say, oh, do you know who I am? That statement alone speaks volume. It does speak volume. They speak volume. A lot of things that the government, whether the government of the day or the past government, they've been able to sweep under the carpet because they believe they are using the instrumentality of government to subdue a lot of things. You know, they've been dancing, whether they are dancing blues or they are dancing reggae. And they are so happy, they are so glad about the kind of dance they are dancing because it's favoring them. It's favoring them. We have a lot of men that their wives have been married out. Not their daughters, married out to other men. more than 3 months now. What have they done? The issue of Niger State, what have they done? They've done nothing. Igogo incident at Ibarapa in Oyo State, what have they done? Nothing. They will do nothing. Enugu is being over and over again. What have they done? Nothing. I learned that some students or some group of people now, they are including Gumi to go and negotiate on how students will be freed. The other day, the president was talking about this global summit, the one they did in UK. They're talking about our education, this, our education, that. I just laughing. Everybody just laughing. You are talking about education, and you have a lot of students who are out of schools. Millions of students who are out of schools. A lot of hundreds of students who are in the den of kidnappers, and somebody will go for a program. I'm like, I've always said, I don't even take them serious, because if there's any event that is to occur, they will just go there. They will tell you what is supposed to be talked or what is expected of them to say, and it will end there. It will end there. A lot of Nigerians are disappointed with this government, because we thought that we've seen it all when it comes to impunity before, but now somebody who claims to be what he is not, now worse than those who will feel that, oh, this is their logo, or this is what they stand for over the years, and you now came on board and you make things, you turn things upside down. You turn things upside down. And like what this man is saying, that Americans will definitely get Abba Kyari to stand trial, whether he likes it or not. Whether he likes it or not. And Buhari is always gangsterism while dealing with this secessionists. But when it comes to this issue, they want to follow due process. Due process how? They will not be speaking English. And a lot of people have been asking how those who were like somebody like Sunday, Nnamdi Kanu, how was he brought back? Was due process followed? Was due process followed? No, due process was not followed. But now they want to follow due process because of this. They want to follow due process. We have a lot of problems. Do you know a lot? Things are so expensive now. Because which area are you going to be talking about? Okay, we are relieved in this area, or in this area we are relieved. We are getting it better. A lot of things are just expensive, and salaries are not increasing. So guys, let's say your opinion and have your take on this.